What is up, everybody? Tomorrow's Will MMA here with a brand new video. Now, today we'll be going over the UFC Oklahoma recap. I went 1-1 this card. I didn't really do the best job in predicting the main event on how it would go. I predicted DDP to win by decision. I did get one scorecard right, not to brag or anything, but he had an insane performance in the co-main event. Jared wasn't able to craft it up. I did pick Jared to win, but we'll be going over those fights in more detail shortly. The first fight we'll be going over is the main event, Dricus versus Usman. Now, Dricus looked really good this fight. I'm going to be real with you. He looked a lot better than I thought he would. His takedown defense was seemingly improved, but you can't really compare Hamzat's takedown defense to Usman's, but he did defend all of Usman's takedowns, even though Usman didn't shoot any takedowns for the most part. He decided just to get his ass up on the feet. But no, DDP striking looked really good this fight. He didn't look as goofy as he usually does. He looked like an actual pretty good striker. I'm not saying his striking was bad before, but he looked a lot less goofy and more proficient with his striking, you could say. Now, his camp did a great job game planning, you could tell, because every time DDP went southpaw, he would use those knees, or I think he used southpaw, so Usman would have a trouble getting to his wrestling offense, and my apologies, and DDP used those knees and really hurt Usman with those knees and high kicks, question mark kicks. So great game planning by DDP's camp. You could really tell that he wanted to improve a lot and show everybody that he wasn't going away after the Hamzat Chimaev fight. Now, Kamaru Usman's chin's insane. I think in the second round, if Usman didn't complain that he got a fake eye poke, DDP could have finished him, but the ref gave him a benefit of the doubt. And actually, I think the ref did a good job here because he did give Usman a benefit of the doubt, and he did see how the replay was not a fake or was not an eye poke, and he did resume action right away. So good job for the ref there. Now, Usman really didn't have much for DDP on the feet or in the grappling. Didn't really have anything anywhere. He was outgunned, and you could tell every shot that DDP landed clean, he hurt Usman. He almost finished him like several times in the second round. Could have been a 10-8 in the second round, but the first round he hurt him pretty bad. Second round he hurt him really bad. Third round was Usman's best round by far, leading up, and in the fourth round Usman almost got finished again. In the fifth round he kind of got his momentum back. But now overall, Dricus du Plessis showed great striking ability and great improvement in his overall MMA game. Now, unfortunately, Usman did not help with the UNC parlay. That was unfortunate. So with the UNC parlay, I had Jared Cannonier and Kamaru Usman to win, but they both sold. Now, you're probably wondering why I have this kid crying over Usman's face. Seemingly every time that DDP did anything, Usman would go to the ref and be like, "Are you serious right now, man?" It was kind of weird seeing Usman complain a lot, but he was concussed, so you got to give him the benefit of doubt. He was concussed and really didn't know what was going on. So, overall, great job by Dricus du Plessis. I said Dukas, lol. Next fight we'll be going over is Jared Cannonier versus Leroy Duncan. Leroy Duncan did very good, outstriking Cannonier on the feet. There were some moments where I thought Cannonier was going to come back and have the UNC moment performance and really show his crafty vetness. At the end of the first round, especially, I thought the special was going to happen after he landed that takedown off Christian Leroy Duncan's spinning back fist. But CLD did a very good job of staying composed and not letting the pressure and the Jared Cannonier crafty vetness, get to him. Jared Cannonier really had no answer to CLD's versatile striking on the feet. He landed a couple good shots here and there, but Christian Leroy Duncan was just better everywhere. Kept on tagging him. He hurt him pretty bad in the I think second round, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was the third. I'm not sure. I forgot what round it was, but he did an overall really good job piecing up Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier did try to mix it up. That's why I said in prediction he was going to mix it up. But he just couldn't get it going after he got CLD tired. in the RoboCop fight, I thought it was gonna look similar to the RoboCop fight where CLD hurts Cannonier early, and then Jared Cannonier would come back in the second and third round and win it. At some moments, it kind of seemed like that, but Jared Cannonier just didn't have the steam to keep going with that momentum, unfortunately. And that's where I think his age kind of played a factor, where he couldn't really keep going with the momentum that he needed to win the fight. Great performance by CLD though. This wasn't a barn burner, but it was a pretty good fight. Guys, final thing we'll be going over is who I think these guys should be fighting next. I didn't put Usman because I think Usman should be done after this. But if he was to fight somebody, Bilal Muhammad would be a pretty good fight that makes the most sense. They're at the same parts in their career. They're both at the end. And they already have some beef. Bilal can make him cry again and whatnot. But the first fight we go over is DDP and Brendan Allen. If DDP got a finish over Usman, as he almost said 4 different times, I think give him the title shot. Why not? But he didn't get the finish over Usman, and I don't think he has the best claim to a title shot. He does have 2 wins over Sean Strickland, but the first fight, a lot of people thought he won, including me. And unfortunately, as me to say it, or whatever the phrase is, I'm fucking stuttering my words, but Imavov does deserve the title shot. It sucks to say. I know no one wants Imavov to even fight for the title, let alone being a champion. But he does deserve the next title shot. So give it to him next. Let these guys fight out for the number 1 contenders fight or spot. Caro Borralho, see you later, alligator. No one wants to see you even come close to a title or fight again. So how these guys fight each other, I think once these guys, whoever wins this fight, give them the next title shot. It's pretty undeniable. Especially if Dricus wins and if Strickland beats Imavov, then they need to do the third fight, and I think that'll be a huge fight in the middleweight division. Even it could be like one of those fights where whoever wins that fight is the second best middleweight of all time. And if they keep going, best middleweight of all time. So, talking about the second best middleweight of all time, Israel Adesanya versus CLD. This fight makes the most sense to me. I was going to put CLD versus the winner of RoboCop versus Anthony Hernandez, but RoboCop, if he wins, CLD already fought him. And I was a little casual there. I'm not going to lie to you. I forgot that even happened. But unless Anthony Hernandez wins or loses, I think CLD should fight Hernandez. The test is grappling more because it did seem like a little bit of a weak point in the Cannonier fight, but I digress. Excuse me. I think this is a better fight to make. These guys are both very good strikers, and who wouldn't want to see these boys just throwing some spinning shit around. This is also a very approachable fight for Israel Adesanya. Let's not give him a too big Gutierrez. We don't want to see Adesanya get slammed out, but like that. Let's just give him a pretty holy crap, a pretty good matchup for him. We saw Jared Cannonier give CLD some problems, and I think if Jared Cannonier can give you some problems, then Israel Adesanya can beat you. This is a pretty approachable fight. This isn't a Joe Pyfer who hits you with one shot and then you're going flying across the octagon. This isn't, like I said, a too big Gutierrez who's going to probably smoke Adesanya with one shot. And this isn't like an insane grappler that's going to smudge Adesanya. So this is a pretty good fight overall. No one wants to see Adesanya get slammed out one more time. I think everyone's kind of rooting for him to get a win back. And I think this fight could be one of those could be a good fight, and Adesanya could win this fight. That was horrible. But anyways, last fight I want to talk about is Jared Cannonier versus Bo Nickel. Now, Jared Cannonier, even though he's old, even though he's 45 years old, he did seem pretty good still. Like he seemed like he still had a little bit in the tank. Is he like Unk anymore? No, he's more like Grandpa. Grandpa has got some tricks up his sleeve, but I think giving him Bo Nickel is the best option. We can see now if Bo Nickel is actually improved or he's just been rolling around with Carter Strachey, not doing shit and not working on the striking. So this is a good test for Bo Nickel, and he can finally get that top 10 ranking. I don't think Cannonier would be top 10, but finally that trademark name on Bo Nickel's resume he's been looking for. And for Jared Cannonier, if he can beat Bo Nickel, you can make the narrative, oh, he's not washed, he's still got it, Unk still got it, or whatever. But I think these are the fights you should make next for this card. Hope you guys have a great day today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.